Guys, please make sure if you guys are new, you should not be trading unless you complete the curriculum. That is the number one way to blow an account. Number one way. No, I'm not in anything right now. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Why is this doing this? The market opens in a few minutes here, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything's good. All right, cool. So yeah, it looks like QQQ. Like I said, if we lose this 612 level, watch it. IWM looks like it might want to go right under 250. So sounds good, Nay. Love to hear it. Affirm here looking like we might end up triggering at open. So like I said, Lennar and Affirm are my favorite setups. Also on the 1 hour time frame here on IWM, you have this failed 2 up and now pushing down and creating this 2 down. So this might go as well, but I think Affirm and Lennar are definitely the two. And like I said, on Affirm, there just wasn't any profit taking. So yesterday, so I think Affirm. Honestly, I'm gonna look for both of them. Does SPX have a pre-market trigger? Nope, because SPX doesn't have pre-market. It doesn't trade during pre-market. So today we're looking at puts for Affirm under 73 bucks, and Lennar. I'm gonna actually adjust this a little bit to about 73 right there. I'm gonna drag that down and we'll see how this goes. Well, ES, I just use key levels when I'm trading SPX, only key levels. So you would just watch 6,800 today, since I think SPX probably gonna open around 6,830. You would just watch 6,800. Okay, so Lennar is, oh, okay, oh, that's how you feeling. All right, so Lennar is out of there. I think it might trigger that upside move. I was looking for the downside move, but hey, it is what it is. Ideally, I would like Affirm, but we'll see. Lennar just triggered too, so obviously it's probably gonna make that run. And then there goes that gap fill on Lennar. So we just being patient here. If it ends up rejecting and coming back lower and creating a 3-bar, it'll be a higher likelihood to sell off here. SPX back at 6,800. Affirm getting bought up and retesting this VWAP. QQQ needs back through 614. So let's see how it goes here. I want to look at the options contracts. Lennar option contract aren't bad either. Look at this sell-off on Lennar, yo. Like I said, if it triggers that downside move, I'll look for it. QQQ selling off here. 612.32 is your entry TSA for QQQ. So watch that level. Watch that level. Lennar here looking like it's pulling all the way back here, back into full time frame continuity. So this looks like it just could have just been a quick pop. And yeah, let's see what happens here. Affirm getting bought up again. So remember, this is a gap. This is a gapper. AMD just triggered as well for those of you guys who are looking for that specific setup. So right now, no reason to be in anything. Nothing has triggered just yet. Let's just be patient. Do you live trade every day? Not every day. I try to trade as much as I can live, but not every day. Look at IWM, y'all. Look at it go. Let's see. All right, IWM has flipped into a 3-bar on the 1 hour, about a couple cents off. So IWM triggering right, it hasn't triggered just yet. Okay, there it is. So there's the trigger on IWM. Looks like SPX is on the move, so we're up about 10 points now off of 6,800. Affirm is moving really well as well. So I'm gonna look at Affirm. It can move and make that gap fill to the upside like I talked about in a pre-market call. Affirm contracts, not a lot of volume on them. It's not a lot of volume, so don't go ridiculously far out of the money on these. Let me look at the call side. I was looking at the puts. Let me see here. Okay, so if Affirm ends up triggering, I'll look for this move. I won't go super far out of the money. I'll probably grab like the $77 calls. We'll see if it triggers. We'll see if it triggers though. QQQ still on the 1 hour right here, 2-1 setup. Do you have a Discord? I do. You can actually click this orange button right here and you can register to tonight's live trading workshop. If you're in here and you want to learn, it's free. So I'm watching Affirm TSA. I want to see if this triggers here. IWM is up about 40 cents from our entry that we sent out. Let me see how this Affirm candle closes though. Lennar, still nothing there. We would just have to wait for that trigger. A swing coin? Kelly, you be killing coin. I love to see it. I love to see it. Kelly, you are very consistent with coin. I feel like it, like you really put me on with that ticker. I ain't gonna lie. I was trading it before, but not as much as I'm trading it now, for sure. Definitely not trading as much as I trade it now. It's not even like, it used to not even be on my watch list that much. Yo, welcome in everybody in the stream. If you guys are here on the TikTok stream, let's try to get to 10K likes. At 10K likes, I know a lot of y'all are asking me about my indicators and stuff like that. So at 10K likes, I'll show you guys my indicators so you guys can go ahead and screenshot them, copy them, have your setup exactly how mine is set up. Also comment down below. Let me know what you guys are looking for in the market today. What you looking to trade? Let me know. Let me know. Are you waiting till 10 a.m.? Nah, I'm just waiting for my trades to trigger. I wasn't really interested in trading IWM today just because it was inside on the day. My favorite setups, like I said, are Lennar and Affirm. So neither one of those have triggered. I mean, Lennar triggered right at open, but it wasn't really a good setup to take yet. Why is my stream lagging? Hold on, let me see something. For those of you who are here on TikTok, is the stream lagging? Let me know if the stream is lagging if you're here on TikTok. Thank you, Zay, for the gifteds. No? Okay, good. It's probably just my phone. It was lagging on Discord for me on my laptop. I'm on my phone now, though. Okay, good. It's fixed now. It's fixed. I gotta close out some of these browsers, too. I have so much stuff open right now, it doesn't even make sense. Let me close this out. And I have Zoom open, too. Like, it's just too much stuff open right now. Let me close out notes. Slack. I'll just leave that open. All right, we'll do. No lag, dog. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Where is it at? Okay. Fudge. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. All right, we're good to go. All right, so AMD broke that downside move. This is why we're seeing QQQ pull back as well. SPX pulling back a little bit here. IWM is still on the move. So like I said, 251.73 is a move there. QQQ looks like it has a lot of relative strength to the downside. So remember, QQQ here, this is your entry. This is where you could take this trade right now. Your first target is 610.66. Oh my gosh, look at that move, yo. Oh my gosh. Damn, yeah, that was a crazy fast move. See something, let's do that. Oh my gosh, look at QQQ. I scalped that move up. I scalped that run up, $103 right off the bat. Love to see it. Great job, Kelly. Oh my gosh, look at QQQ. Straight to the gap fill, bro. TSA, did y'all take that? Oh my goodness, bro, look at this drop. SPX back under 6,800. Let's go, Tasha. The gap fill's at 610.66, y'all. 610.66. I took QQQ down. Great job, y'all. I'm low-key cautious with taking a firm right now. Only reason is the rest of the market is kind of just fucking selling off right now. Rest of the market is definitely selling off right now. So let's see. So we need to defend. So we need QQQ to defend 6,800. If it loses, like I said, if it loses 6,800, it can move to 6,780. Now, again, you basically use QQQ and SPX. They're kind of like siblings, so you're using both of them at the same time. If you see SPX still selling off, QQQ, it's higher likelihood that it continues selling off as well. Lennar and Affirm not really looking that good to trade today. Affirm is triggering right now, but I mean, you could still take this on the move back up. It's just this gap fills at 75.69. Let me see the Affirm contracts. So Affirm just triggered here. It just wicked it. I'll wait for a close of the candle instead of just jumping in a little bit earlier, because SPX is here pulling back even lower. Like I said, QQQ, your first target is 610.66 on that move, but market looks a little bit volatile today. IWM is pretty triggered earlier at 251.11. Right now it's retesting the VWAP, so just be patient here. Market's getting bought right back up. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Like I said, let's get to 10K likes, y'all. 10K likes. Just click on the screen. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Man, the market has been so weak these last 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, but a week. Let's see what it wants to do today. So Affirm is literally right next to my entry point. It's just so indecisive though right here. I'm just gonna be patient for right now. There's no reason for me to force anything. Ideally, I should have just took QQQ. I knew it was gonna have that relative strength. And then remember what I told y'all on TSA. I gave y'all homework and I told y'all I want you to look at 3 bars during pre-market before the market opens. Oh my gosh, look at this candle. Yeah, no, it's out of there. I think we see 609 today on QQQ. I think we see 609 today on QQQ. We might even see 605.90. Really isn't far-fetched if we're being completely honest. If QQQ loses 610, I'll probably look for an entry around there though, since I missed my first entry. So again, if you miss your first entry, stop feeling like you gotta rush and just jump straight in. I'll just look for the next entry point. I already told y'all earlier, 610 was a major level. If we lose 610, we could see a pretty big drop after that. So for me, and then look at this on the 1 hour time frame, right? You just came down, you filled this gap here on the 1 hour, right? And now the 1 hour closes in about 20 minutes, right? Good morning, good morning. Good morning to everybody in the stream. Good morning, good morning. So on the 1 hour time frame, this closes in about 20 minutes, right? So I'd rather wait to see how the 1 hour candle closes. But, you know, if I want to take the entry a little bit earlier, you can. But it's all about just being patient. Taking the most favorable trade as opposed to just taking a trade to take a trade. I think that's one of the most important lessons you can learn is look for something that is high probability, right? Don't look for something just so you can be in it and you can just say you're in a trade. You know what I mean? Like, look at Affirm. Affirm has yet to close over my entry point. So there's no reason, even though it's wicking and pushing above it, doesn't mean I need to be in it right now. Right now, this is these two up here, guys. If you guys are here on the stream, these two top charts are the 5 minute, and then these two bottom ones are the 1 hour. Do you ever wait for a pullback on one of these has relative strength as an entry if you missed? Yeah. So if QQQ were to just pop back up to like 612 and retest the VWAP, I could look for an entry there too. SPX looks really weak here, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna open my QQQ. I'm gonna look at QQQ, and I'm gonna size for 0 in this entry. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until it breaks 610. So I'm gonna just have my contracts ready to go. So QQQ, I'm looking at 605s. Honestly, I could do 605s or 606. I think I'm gonna do 606. So right now I'm looking at 606 cons for QQQ once it triggers the downside. And I'm sizing for 0. So I'm risking an amount of money that I'm cool with losing on this trade, so I can actually sit through the volatility if it ends up bouncing. So I'll just wait to see if we lose 610 though. Still hasn't triggered just yet. And I'll just set an alert to like right here. So if it triggers my alert, I'll take the entry. My Tez bot told me to wait an hour before trading QQQ today, LOL. Hey, the bot knows. Honestly, it would probably be smarter to wait until 10 to see if we get a reversal. So we'll see though. But I have my contracts ready to go if this ends up triggering on QQQ. But like I said, I'm just not in a rush to force any setups. You just got to be sometimes okay with understanding that, hey, if that shit moves without me, it moves without me. I want to get into it so bad, into the trade, or are you saying you want to get into trading? To calls on Apple? Where's Apple at right now? Music Junkie. I don't know, man. It looked like we just wicked the 610 level. Remember, TSA, always learn how to sell into strength, some of your cons too. So if you took entry at 612, just sell into the little bit of the strength here, just in case it does want to reverse. Just leave runners. Leave runners. I need to get back. Come on, KB. What's popping? Hope your day's going well. How can I start trading? So if you guys are in here right now and you're in the stream on TikTok, there's this little orange button that you can click down over here on the left. I mean, on the right. So it should be like literally right here, this orange button. I have a live trading workshop tonight. So if you want to come learn from me for free tonight, just click that button. You can register for it, and it'll take you to the website. All right, so here's QQQ again. SPX 6790 looks like it's losing it here. IWM selling off. President Trump is expected to sign an executive order tomorrow. All right, whatever. So like I said, we lose 610. I think we see a bunch more sellers step in, but we need to see this first. IWM, like I said, on the daily time frame, on a higher time frame, it was consolidating there. It's now consolidating once again. Just gotta keep these levels in mind, y'all. Yeah, so if you guys are complete beginners, like trading isn't as difficult as most people make it seem. Like you don't have to be super tech savvy, right? Like you can be older. I have people who trade with us who are in their 50s. We teach everything step by step. You don't have to feel like this is so intimidating. It's only intimidating because you've never done it before. So give yourself the opportunity to actually at least give it a try. At least come learn for free. Click this orange button tonight. Come learn for free and see what you say or see what you think. Okay, so QQQ might end up losing this here. SPX is still weak. So SPX is a 3-bar on the 15-minute. Okay, oh my gosh, bro, it's just out of there. All right, so I'm in QQQ right now. Oh my gosh, it didn't fill me. Okay, I'm filled. I'm filled on QQQ. My first target is right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. First target hit. Okay. Chill. Holy shit. Bro, look at this move, bro. Bro, I literally just entered the contracts and up 20%. Bro, no fucking way. Look at this. Bro, literally just entered this shit. What the fuck? What? Hey, look, I'm selling some of the contracts here into the strength, and I'm just leaving runner. Bro, that shit, I accidentally bought way too many contracts. I added an extra number. That shit just gave me 3% on my account on that one move. Bro. Hey, yo. That was probably one of the quickest. That was probably one of the quickest moves. Did we not all just great mistake? No, cap, like for real. I gotta make sure I be careful though, because I definitely sized up way too much. That could have easily went left, and y'all would have seen me. I wouldn't have crashed out, but I would definitely been like, damn, and that's crazy, bro. Soon as I got filled, the contracts opened and they were up 7% right then and there. I was using the Henny candles, the Hikanashi. I gotta learn these candles. Yeah, bro, the Strat is insane. TSA, are we paid? Comment paid down below. I mean, this literally went exactly as we said during the pre-market call. Let's show the people on the TikTok stream. What is this? That wasn't even 1 minute. I wasn't even in that whole thing for 1 minute. Are we paid or what? If you made money, comment paid, in and out. Yeah, this was a quick in and out. Now, granted, I did not follow my plan, so I have to run a mile today because I definitely sized up more than I should have, and that could have really went left, and that's not a habit I need to be building. Even though it did work, it's the times when it don't work. So I don't want to make myself feel good about something that I should have done. So in hindsight, I will be running that mile today, unfortunately. So if you guys are here on the stream, whenever I don't follow my plan, it's a rule that I've created for myself that I go run a mile. So I hate running. So anytime I don't follow my plan, it's a punishment to myself. Love the accountability, bro. Absolutely. I gotta set the tone. You know what I'm saying? Gotta set the tone. Because if I start doing that shit, then it starts leaking over into other people doing it in TSA, and that's just not what I want people to. I don't want people to do that. So, bro, what is this? Like, IWM, don't touch that today, y'all. Do not touch this. Discipline, have to be, bro. Especially when I have a community of people who watch me. I don't want y'all to ever make the same. Like, the goal is for you to not make the same mistakes that I make. So, granted, it did work and we're paid. Everything's set up 12 hours straight. Bored. No cap. Run a 1.5 just because you know better. Hey, Aaron, you know what? You're right. I'm going to run a 1.5 miles today because I do know better. And you know what's crazy? I wouldn't say I lied, but like I definitely added a couple more contracts on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was saying I accidentally did it. I ain't even gonna lie. I sized up. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I love y'all. TSA, hold me accountable, please. Looking at a firm. Okay, so there goes a firm right here, y'all. A firm just triggered. Be careful on this gap fill right here at 75.69. I would probably wait for the clear there. Man, Tez, look, I'm trying. Cap this down. I know, man. Fuck. My runners just got closed out on QQQ. I had put the last runner at break even. So, yeah, I definitely sized up way more than I needed to. No cap. I'm never doing that again. Cause that's why I closed out. That's why I closed out those runners so quick. That shit had my heart like, whoa. Whoa, chill. The numbers don't look the same as yesterday. Don't look the same. I know you teach this, but what's a gap in the market mean? It's basically like an imbalance on the chart. So it's like when it's an open space on a chart, the market doesn't like to be, or the charts don't like to be unbalanced, right? So when they are unbalanced like that, it creates an open space that price wants to come back and fill at some point in a time. So it's basically like if during pre-market, since retail, us who are trading with, less than, I'll say $10 million, $15 million plus, right? If you're trading with less than that, you're considered retail traders. Well, we can't touch the market during pre-market hours or after hours, right? So pre-market is before the market opens. After hours is when the market closes. So we can't touch or trade anything during that time period. So a lot of times institutions will go in and they'll buy and sell during those periods of time, bulk loads, right? They're called block orders. A block order is when they have hundreds or thousands of shares or hundreds of thousands of shares that they want to offload before the market opens at a particular price. They're able to do that because they're placing a block order. They have a significant amount of money, so they have a little bit more A, leverage, but B, they have more capabilities, more features. It's the same thing as if you were paying for like, a subscription. One subscription is, $297, but you get all this, and this. But the other subscription is $497. And the $497, you get XYZ, 1, 2, 3, ABC, da, 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 right? So when they have more capital, when they have more leverage, it allows them to be able to maximize and utilize other features that we don't have access to. So if you're a beginner, that just sounded like, blah, 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 right? But for those of you who understand, I think you understand what I'm saying. Would you buy calls for QQQ? Not right now. Not right now. The reason being is because the 1 hour time frame has not printed yet. I will wait until 10 a.m. So this is actually what I'm looking for now. That quick scalp move that I made, even though it did pay really nicely, I'm looking for a better move. Um, and look at a firm, right? Look at this, y'all. I want to show you this. Look at a firm. So when price fills a gap, the gap turns into resistance. So in this scenario, we were looking for this move back up, and this was our first target. So your entry was at 74.69, but the candle never closed. It closed up here. So the reason I didn't take this entry is because it's closing and giving me my entry right at a gap, right at resistance. So it didn't make sense for me to take it. And now what you see is the gap was filled, and now price is selling back off. Now this could just be a higher low, right? Price could just be retesting after breaking, and we could break back higher. But I will look for confirmation if we break back through this level here. IWM doing the same, exactly. Very, very close to filling the gap. And then once the gap is filled, it turns into a wall. It turns into resistance. Now I get it. Thanks. I traded Forex a bit back in pandemic, so I understand SRTs. That's it. Gotcha. You're such a good teacher and coach. Thank you. Thank you, Dub. I appreciate that. Great morning, and definitely did, but I'm learning. I love it. Shout out to the mompreneur. Shout out to all the moms in the stream, yo. Learning the skill. Like my mom trades. She trades in my community. I'm actually looking to hire her as another individual in our community who's going to be handling some of these calls. So TSA, that's a heads up. My mom, she's going to be teaching some calls here going into 2026. I plan on. I don't want her to work another job, so she's going to be working in TSA. So you guys will see her being more active. This is such a blessing, bro. Like I grew up in a single mom household. You know what I'm saying? I had a kid really young, and to be honest, like I wouldn't have been able to raise my daughter the way that I raised her without the help of my mom. So my major goal going into next year is to be able to put her on salary, and to just be able to show her like, hey, you don't gotta. I don't want her to ever like. She was a nurse, you know what I'm saying? So I lived with my grandparents a lot throughout of my life, you know, because she was working 12-hour shifts at the hospital, and just to see how tired she was, and then still having to take care of me and my two sisters, it's like I have to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to do more to make sure that my family and that my mom is good. So in TSA, she's gonna be doing some more classes. I've already talked to her about it. She's if you think I'm a great teacher, who do you think I learned from, right? She's absolutely phenomenal, man. I'm so blessed to have her. So a lot of the moms who are in TSA, who might have young children right now, and you're young, she had me when she had my older sister when she was 19, and then she had me when she was 27. So if you're a younger parent inside of the stream and you want to learn more and you want to learn how to just be able to take care of you and your family, we got a lot of parents, we got a lot of people above the age of 40, above the age of 50, people who are young, right? If you want to just be able to learn more with other individuals, there's a live trading workshop I'm doing tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, where I'll just basically come into a Zoom, or not a Zoom, but it'll come into a class like this, and I'll just teach you everything for free, and just so you can see if it's something that you actually like. So if that's something you want to tune into, it's 100% free. You can click this little orange button down here at the bottom, and all it'll ask for is your email and phone number, just so we can get the link over to you, and then yeah, you'll be able to join tonight. It'll be really cool, and I would love to have you there. But yeah, TSA, I'm working on doing that, so next year you guys will see a lot more of her. I'm planning on flying her out here too when we do our event in person, so you guys get a chance to see her, talk to her, you know. The workshop starts at 7 p.m. Not 7 p.m. Eastern, sorry. Not did I say Central? 7 p.m. Eastern, sorry. So beautiful to hear. Thank you guys. What about us grandmas? Shout out to all the hey, look. Shout out to all the grandmothers in TSA as well. That is such a W, man. Like, we really building something amazing over here. I'm so grateful for y'all. Shout out to all the grandmothers. Shout out to all the parents. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters. Shout out to everybody. Daughter is due 5-2. Let's go, Michelle. That's lit. Do you have a Discord? I do. Right now our enrollment is closed. Our enrollment to TSA is closed. I told you I only do open and close enrollment a few times out of the month, so it's closed right now. But the next best thing is just come get some information for free. I don't want you to pay me nothing. I'd rather you just come get some information and see if it's something you actually like first. The last thing I want you to do is pay me some money and be like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna actually do this. We only really want to like work with people who are committed. How much for a personal call with you? I'll just do it for free, bro. You don't have to pay me anything. You're a member of TSA, bro, so we'll probably do something like that's like a 30-minute call or something like that. So just shoot me a message on Discord. Tasha, don't forget you still have a one-on-one call with me too whenever you want to redeem it. All right, look, QQQ is getting bought right back up. We need to get back through 612.32 before I look for an entry to the upside. The reason being is because this VWAP right here will act as resistance, and it's in sync with this level right here at 611.87. Do not try to grab this early. Don't try to be straight to the, early to the party. Be patient. IWM here. Did you guys take it? TSA? Did y'all take the entry at 251.11? If so, you're up about 80, 60 points. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, you're up about 60 cents. So if you guys didn't, I've been in. Okay, cool. New here. What did I miss? Nothing. We took a trade. It paid pretty nicely. I sized up. Didn't follow my plan, so I gotta go run a mile and a half now. I'll run it later when I get to the gym. I gotta get there at, I'll probably be streaming for another hour and a half, maybe. Hour and a half. But yeah, other than that, we're just pretty much watching the market right now. Yesterday, and I'll go over some stuff from yesterday too that I think you guys can learn from if you're here on the stream, especially if you're a beginner. I'll go over a few things that I've learned yesterday too, so we'll do that in a little bit. But I want you guys, TSA, I want y'all to look at this hourly candle on IWM. So you had price pull back, sell off slightly, which is in this opening print, and now you're getting in this candle that closes in about 42 seconds. So if we close above 251.73, it's possible later today or even sooner today we could see 253 on IWM. So could it consolidate as well? It could. Right now the volume looks like it's kind of dying out. You got QQQ just sitting at 611. SPX is retesting the 6800 level again. Lennar not moving at all, so it was better to just avoid that setup as a whole. Affirm still not doing anything. So yeah, the market looks like pretty dry right now. Are you teaching? We're live trading, so I teach while I live trade as well. That way you can see my entry while I took the trade, so on and so forth. Shout out to 318 people in here. If you guys could get us to 10K likes, we at 3,800 likes. Get us to 10K likes. I would greatly appreciate it. So another thing, TSA, is look at this on 1 hour. Like, I wouldn't want to touch this on the 1 hour. Like, look at this from 608 to 614. This is a major, like, obviously the real move would have been back under 612. That paid. On the 1 hour, this just doesn't look favorable. Can you talk about how you use the time frames for your entries and exits? Yeah. So basically, since I day trade, right? The time frames that I use mostly are going to be the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour. So the daily and the 4 hour gives you your overall market structure. Like what does the market look like? What is the trend? I get that from the higher time frames. And then when I'm ready to enter a trade, I go to the 5 minute for confirmation to take the trade from there. And those are the time frames that I use. Once I take the trade, I only watch the trade on the 1 hour, unless I'm streaming, so you guys can see everything. But other than that, if I'm not streaming, I just watch it on the 1 hour, and I just let the candles close, let my targets hit. Hood is at 122. Truist today initiated coverage on Robinhood with a buy rating and a $155 price target. Okay, so they got upgraded today, so Robinhood might be on the move. So we'll see. We will see indeed. We will see indeed. Do you ever use the opening range breakout strategy? Yeah, we trade the orb a lot. Appreciate you, Tez. I'm done for the day. Let's go, Miguel. I'm proud of you, my good brother. Proud of you, my guy. You've been killing it, man. Super proud of you, bro. Just think back to when you joined. Bro, we were in such a different headspace in TSA back then. But like, to have you still here, bro, and to just, be as devoted to TSA. Forever grateful, man. For real. Quick scalp on IWM. Base hits. Love to hear it. You only need one of them. Then you don't got to trade. Like that move I made today on QQ, that was my little base hit right there. I ain't gonna lie. Quickest move ever. Love, bro. Is trading a legitimate way to make income? Ooh, I gotta be careful saying these words on TikTok. It is. However, if you don't have a plan, it's not, right? Like, you have to be strategic when you're doing this craft, right? You gotta really understand why you're getting into certain things. You gotta have requirements and criteria before you do anything in this space. It is something that you can do And on top of that, it's something you could do on the side of your job, right? So like, you don't need to be like, everybody wants to do this because they just want to leave their job. And like I tell people, like, you need to do this while you work your job, right? And the reason that I say this is because you need your job to fuel what you're doing, right? Like, if this is something you really want to do, don't just quit on your other thing that's paying all your bills to try to go after this, because it puts too much pressure on this. You should show up to your job, make your money from your job, use that money to learn, and then when you get really, 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 really good, you know what I'm saying, then you can leave, but only after proof. I'm trading at the fire station right now. Shout out to Jet. You know how fire that is? See what I did there? See how fire that is? Yo, shout out to Humble. Quick scalps. Love to see it, bro. Love to see it. Look at this. Affirm, quick little 33%. We sent this out during pre-market call. QQQ 605 puts. 26%, 40%. A Affirm $80 call. Pay nice 136%. Come on, bro. We do this. We do this. We got Bitcoin on the move again too. I'm gonna actually check this. Trading in my car on break. Love to see it. You do futures, bro? No, we're gonna be bringing in a futures trader though to teach futures and TSA. That's something we're working on. Ba-ding dong da dong dong. What was I doing? This account was coming back from the dead, y'all. Look at this. Y'all remember I showed y'all this TSA? Man, this account was getting torched. Oh my God, look at it. We have 10,000 today. Bro, this account was getting absolutely flamed. Oh my God. Hey, it's crazy because the other day, my daughter called me and she was like, Daddy, I seen the video you made of me breaking down her investment account. And she was like, I don't ask for Robux a lot. I'm like, girl, you ask me for Robux every single week. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? But I'm actually going back there. I'm going back to my hometown on Friday. I'll be out there for the weekend, and then I'll be bringing her back for the holidays. But yeah, if you guys never seen that video of me breaking down my daughter's account, she's 7. She has about $43,000 or something like that. You guys can definitely tune into that video. I have it on YouTube. Or actually, it hasn't been scheduled, has it? I don't think it's been scheduled yet. Let me actually look real quick. I know the YouTube team said they uploaded it, but I don't think we scheduled it. No, it's not scheduled yet. So, I mean, you guys will have to just tune in when I drop it. New to Discord, none but good things so far. Thank you, Rod. I appreciate it. TSA, I got a question for you guys. Oh shit, my camera just died. 1 second, y'all. Let me turn my camera back on. 1 second, let me turn my camera back on, TSA. We had 11K likes. Okay, here's all my indicators right there, y'all. Y'all can screenshot all of my indicators right now. You can screenshot all of my indicators right now, y'all. There's all my indicators. Just click the screenshot. So TSA, real quick, I got a question for y'all. I am thinking about making another short course on affiliate marketing. I want to show you guys how to make passive income by telling your friends and family about TSA. It's something that I've been wanting to do. It would be very short, very easy, but basically the way it would work is everyone inside of TSA, you would get a 50% affiliate link. So if you send your cousin to TSA and they pay using your link, you make 50% of whatever they pay every single month. So if they join the monthly plan, you guys know it's 99 or 150 bucks a month. It's going to 200 on January 1st, but you get 50% of that every single month for as long as they stay. If they pay for the annual plan, you get 50% of that every single. So if it's $997 for the annual plan, right? You get 50% of that every single year that they stay. Would you guys be interested in me making a curriculum like that, like how to actually do it at a high level, so you can make, this is an easy way for you to be able to pay for your car note, or not car note, pay for your phone bill, insurance. If you get really good at it, or if you already have a social media audience, It's a very good way for you to be able to knock out a car note, knock out just like another bill. I have people interested. Okay, if you guys like that, this is something that that I could do for you guys. It wouldn't take me too long to create it. It wouldn't be long at all, but I would just give you all of the best ways to talk about TSA. So that way it's just like a copy paste formula that you can use. You could promote it on your social media, and then you know, people can come and you know, basically use your link, and it auto pays you as well. So I don't have to do any tracking on my end. My team over at WAP, they have all the tracking in the back end. So it'll get like literally as soon as they pay, it'll go straight to pending to your account, and then it'll get deducted, or it'll get deposited into your account. So TSA, is that something that y'all would want me to make? Is that something that you guys would like? I've been telling everybody about TSA. Now imagine that, right? Like imagine you have a bunch of friends, you've been telling them you trading, you're showing them the money you're making, you know, you're showing them the results, people in the Discord, blah, 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 right? And then they like, oh man, send me the link, I'd love to join. Okay, bet. You send them the link, they pay, now you making $50 a month. And the question is, well, what could an extra $200 a month do for you? If you have a bigger audience, what could an extra $500 to $800 a month do for you? Could that pay for a car note? Could it help pay for groceries? If your kid is in school and they get, you know, lunch at school, could that help pay for some of that, right? Or just extra pocket money, something that can help with gas. So if that's something that you guys would want me to create, I can create that for you guys today, and I can have it uploaded and ready to go today. Yes, sign me up. Yeah, this is only for people who are already in TSA, y'all. This is only for people in TSA. So if you want to learn more, just click this orange button down here at the bottom right corner. We got a live class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you pull up. The monthly or percentage of the startup as well, or a percentage of the startup as well. It would just be whatever they pay, whatever amount they pay, you get 50% of. Break it down half and half. They wouldn't have been a member of TSA without you, so you're gonna get compensated fairly. You don't have to do no work. You don't have to follow up with them. You don't got to do no customer service. You don't got to do none of that. You leave all of that stuff up to me and my team. We'll handle everything else. All you got to do is just bring them in. That's it. And if you've already had a good experience, it wouldn't make sense to think that they wouldn't either. When will you be opening TSA again? For affiliates, it's going to always be open. So you guys can always use your, your affiliate link. It's just for people on like streams right now, because we got like 300 people on stream. It's just closed for them. So like if they try to click the link in my bio right now, there's no link for them to sign up for TSA. And that's just one of those things where it's like, you got to be here. You know, when I do open it, you got to learn how to move with speed. You know what I'm saying? People want to wait, and they wait so long. They be like, damn, look at all this. I should have just did it when I first seen it. And it's like, you know, most people are okay with where they're at. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of those things. How do we join? Can't click your link. Which link you trying to click? Jay, you're already in TSA though, right? I don't know why your color of your name is level 1. Oh, you're not. I don't think you're in TSA, are you, Jay? I think you're in the free version. I don't know. Let me know if you are or not, because it says free. The one you just shared to join TSA. Do you see the orange button down there? Hood is gone. Did it take off? Let's take a look. Yeah, right above 121. Out of there. Shout out to Nova for sending this out. Nova sent this out on the bounce. What was this, yesterday? Paid really nice. I'm just getting a continuation on it now. No, it's gone. You don't see the orange button right here? The rest of y'all on TikTok, do y'all see this right here? This orange button? Let me know. I want to start trading options to escape my 9 to 5. How much should I start off with? I think you should start with getting information first. But if you're trying to start off with a certain amount, right? Let's just put it like that. A lot of people think that you need like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to start trading. Like, you don't have to start with that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can start with $500. You know what I'm saying? You can start with $300. You can start with $1,000. You're just compounding your account, right? Like, you're not looking all in. This isn't like, you know, any of the other things that you could do out there. This is strategic ways to be able to compound and grow your money. So you can start with $300. Like, I would say, you know, the smallest amount I will start with would be 250 bucks. That's a pair of Jordans right there. So just don't go get the Gamma Blues and you good. You know what I mean? My camera is cooked, bro. It's overheating. 1 second, y'all. Let me refresh this. My battery is cooked. There's no orange button on TikTok. If you don't see an orange button on TikTok, just click the link in my bio. But everyone else is saying they see it. So let me show y'all. If you're here on the stream and you don't see the orange button down here, it looks like this. If you don't see this button, just come click at the top of my account right here. And then click on my account itself and it'll take you over here. And then just click the link in my bio. When you click the link in my bio, you just register here. Oh, it's blue? Oh yeah, you click the blue one there. This is the other way to get there too. And then you just click on this and it'll take you to this website. And you can be able to register, you can read up, you can see our results. You can see it all. I appreciate you, no problem. Do you teach willing or do you sell ebooks and classes? I teach everything in my group. I don't sell any ebooks or courses or nothing. Everything is just in TSA. Is 375 bucks enough? What's best to look for learning as a beginner? Yeah, that's enough to start with, yeah. What is best to, I would first start off with getting the right information. That would be the most important thing I could tell you. It's a lot of people who just say stuff online. That's why you gotta be careful when you learn from YouTube. So a lot of people don't know what they're talking about. Excuse my language. How can I start with no experience? First off, you can start by clicking this orange button or blue button, whatever color. But the best way is just to start with the basics, get the foundation down. What's this mean? 4.2 buy target. What is this? I have no clue. I don't know what that means. That's not from my community, so I'm not sure. Price, that's the premiums of the contracts, I'm pretty sure. So you want to buy it at 420. And then, yeah, I don't know. That's not from TSA, so I'm not sure. Yeah, they're the premiums. So does being in Discord mean you a pass of TSA as well? Or is that something separate? You a resend that, Rod. What do you mean? How old are you? I'm 26. I do trade futures, trying to get into options. Which ones are best? They both have their advantages, honestly. Both of them are great tools to use. Futures for most people is a lot simpler and easier. But what I will say is if you enjoy the idea of being able to turn a small amount of money into a lot of money, I think options, you'll see that you'll probably enjoy that more, in my personal opinion. Favorite indicators? Definitely the Strat Assistant. It's my favorite indicator. Thank you, Mompreneur, for the gifted. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Market's just chopping up right now. So SPX is still under 6,800. QQQ pulling back to 610 once again. It's kind of just in this range right now. So is being in the Discord mean you a part of TSA as well? Yes, of course. VWAP never lie, that's fact. Is NASDAQ good to start with for beginners? You can use NASDAQ, but I think the Russell 2000 RTY, if you trade futures, is a great one to start off with too. It's the same as this ticker right here, IWM. It's just the futures version. Oracle just broke this downside as well. I think we might end up pulling QQQ back down too if AMD and Microsoft are down. Let's look at Oracle. Oracle, oh my gosh, bro. Key levels, man. Let's look at AMD really quick because I know it did trigger. Look at this, y'all. Like we said, under 208.80 for AMD. Now we're back at 206.17. 1 second, guys. My camera keeps dying. Then we got Microsoft chopping up. No need to touch this. Apple chopping up as well. Yeah, it's not really a good day to just be taking any of the tech sector. unless you took AMD when we triggered when we sent it out earlier. Closed out 25% on IWM and left the runner. Let's go, Dre. Market a bit choppy. It is super choppy. What do you trade? I trade options. Tesla's making its way to 500. Yeah, we sent out the alert in the Discord at the break of 470, and it's just been moving. It has been moving and grooving. Honestly, I think Bitcoin makes a run back to 100 before we exit this year. I think we get back to 100 on Bitcoin. Mompreneur, shout out to the mompreneur. She is the GOAT. Look at this. This is another 3,000 right now. Crazy, right? That's fucking insane. This is a real number. You can see the numbers moving. Oh my God, on camera, bro. I appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. What's the point of me buying this battery for this camera and the camera keeps dying? It's a battery that is supposed to charge while I'm on here. Hold on, let me try this. Maybe the battery is just, you know what? I have been on this camera for a little minute. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me turn this off. And let's just try to do it like this. I don't even want to take a trade right now. Don't force it, brother, man. Do not force it. Oh my God, the battery is actually super hot, bro. The battery is actually might be cooked. Let me try again real quick. 1 second. Okay. See how that goes. Yeah, TSA, don't force a trade. That's what I told y'all today. Don't force it. IWM is still inside day 2, so this is another really big part of what I was talking about earlier during our pre-market call. Shout out to the mompreneur. She's the GOAT. Thank you guys for all the gifted. We got a gifted war going on or something. Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to Built Off Faith. Wait, bro, it's only $27 in the Discord. No, that's a VIP prep kit. That's a preparation kit before the class tonight. Our Discord is $150 a month. Well, $99 a month, but after Christmas it'll go back to $150 a month, and then on the 1st it'll be $200 a month. Gotta pay for quality. There's literally a gifted war going on in the chat. That's crazy. That's insane. There's literally a gifted war going on right now. What's the Discord link? The Discord link is gone. It has disappeared. It has disappeared. Christmas special, bro. The only thing is, like, I don't know. People aren't as committed as they say they are. You know what I mean? Like, this was something I was saying yesterday. I thought of this in the shower and I wanted to share it. Damn, I forgot what it was. It's such a good quote. Like, I came up with it and I was like, damn, that's such a good one. I should have tweeted it so I could have remembered it. What is it? Damn, it rhymed and everything. I can't remember. But basically it was like something along the lines of, like, some of the best thoughts come in the shower. It's crazy. It really is. Like, I'll be sitting there thinking. Shout out to the mompreneur. She's going crazy on the gifted, yo. She's going crazy on the gifted. Shout out to all of y'all on the gifted. Damn, I can't remember it. It was something along the lines of you're not gonna change yourself until you're absolutely tired of what you're going through, right? Like, all right, so put it like this. Some people say, I hate working a 9 to 5, right? But you don't hate it enough to the point where you start changing your behavior, right? And that's the interesting thing, is like, people will dislike something, but they don't dislike it enough to change their behavior. And it's like, people will get tired of something, and then their capacity to be able to just be tired and then go back to doing it is very low. So what I had learned, and the biggest reason I went to become an entrepreneur or went to go learn different skill sets, is because I was waking up at 5:30 in the morning every day to go work at a factory. I was waking up at 7 a.m. to go to a car dealership to go brush snow off of cars and try to sell cars to people. And I got to the point where I was more tired. I was more tired. I was more upset with where I was in life than I was with working this job. So what do I mean by that, right? I was so I was so focused on how do I get away from this because I hated it so much that it changed my behavior. And when it changed my behavior, when I really got tired of it, that's when everything started, you know what I'm saying, going a lot better for me. And I think it takes that for a lot of people. Shout out to Soccer POV. I appreciate you spending so much of your time here with us, bro. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. You know what I'm saying? I hope you blessed, man. I know you leaving a lot of hate in the chat. All I can do is pray for you, brother, man. You might have something internally going on in your life and you want to share it with me. Although I'm not a therapist, I'll put a prayer out there for you, bro. I won't respond with hate. So just like not liking your body but not working out. Exactly. Right? Like, how you have to get to the point where you're so tired of your current predicament that it changes the behavior. Like, there's no other way around it. You can't get to where you want to be if you're not tired of where you currently are. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat if that makes sense. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, man, I know what it's like to, have been broke and stuff like that. But it's like, broke is a mindset, right? And from a person who had a kid at 18 and really had gone through some stuff, real life stuff early in life, living in a car, having to figure out how to buy diapers and wipes and stuff like that. Like, having this skill set itself, it changes how you perceive your time. So like when I started like learning more and I really said I'm committed to just being better, I never looked back. And that's why I haven't worked a job in 5 years, almost 6 years. But it's because I was so tired of the predicament that I was in. I was so tired of my daughter not having the type of medicine that she needed. Like, my daughter would get really sick a lot when she was young. And like, it was times where like I would really feel some type of way about myself as a father for not being able to provide at the level to make sure that she has what she needs to be able to be fine. And it's like, the only thing that I wish that I could do for other people is, there's other people going through worse predicaments than I went through. And they're going through it right now. And all I want to do is be like, hey, if I share this information with you, if I can get this information to you and I can pour into you, all I need you to do is trust in yourself enough to be able to follow through and execute. That's really the only thing that I can hope for, right? Because I can't change anything until you can't change anything until you want to change for yourself. I can want it for you, but I can't want it more than you want it for yourself. Been walking that path since August 2024. First was getting my physical health on track, down 75 pounds. Let's go. Now I'm locked in on my mental wellness so I can be the best version of myself. Super proud of you, Amy. Much love to you, Tez. Love cures all. It really does. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, it's in my bio. Built off faith. Thank you for the gifted. Yo, y'all really got a gifting war going on right now in the stream. Like, this is kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever seen something like this. Prayers to everyone fighting a silent battle. Y'all are not alone. You are not alone. Trust me. Trust me, you're not alone. Everybody go through their own stuff, regardless of how rich somebody look on social media or what they post and what kind of car they drive. Everybody got their own stuff that they're going through. You're not the only person going through it. You know what I'm saying? But how you handle it, it is 100% up to you. So you got to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to keep going through what I'm going through right now? Right? Or do I want to make the sacrifices to go through something better? But both sides, it's gonna be hard. It's hard to be broke and it's hard to get rich. And it's hard to stay rich. All of them are hard. So when people are looking for the easiest route, one of the things I say is like, it's much easier to go down a path that has a path towards success than it is to try to stay figuring out what you're currently going through and still be on this downward trajectory. You got to change something. Something has to change in order for everything to change. So yeah, that's how it works. That's life. That is life for you. Choose your heart, exactly. Choose your heart. But don't complain about it. People come in here and they be like, oh, trading is so difficult. It's not as difficult as you think. It's just new to you. You've learned so many other things. You learned how to work TikTok. You learned how to set up an Instagram account. You know what I'm saying? You learned how to communicate to people. You've learned so many other things, but yet you look at this as difficult because it just has never been presented to you. It has never been taught to you. No one in your family or your environment is talking about these things, but yet you are sitting in this live knowing that this is the one skill set that could completely change everything. But for some reason, there's something holding you back from learning it. And you know, no one can make you do anything, but what I will tell you is if you don't bet on yourself, no one else will. So it's like, what do I do in this scenario? Do I go get the information? Your camera ran out again. I know. I gotta let it charge. Yep, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Exactly. So yeah, like I said, this isn't as like again, if you're above 30 and you feel like you're not as tech savvy, I promise you it's not as difficult as you think. I'm not saying thousands of dollars and becoming a millionaire right out of the gate. No, we'll show you how to make a couple $100. What can a couple $100 do for you every week? Eddie, what up? My best friend keeps saying, yeah, that's too much to learn. Okay, I'm 52 and love the skill. I have a lot to learn, but I'm here for it. Exactly. Like, people think when you go to college, that's it. You're done learning. After you leave college, because I never went to college, but after you leave college, the real learning begins. Because you have to now take everything you learn and execute it, and then learn what not to do based off of the things that you did learn. So the learning never stops. The moment you tell yourself, oh, I'm done learning, is the moment you have officially put a roof over you, and there will be no more moving higher. That will be the furthest you get. So, you know what I'm saying? If this is something you really want to do, I don't know. Are y'all hearing me? Like, for those of you who are here on the live stream on TikTok or any other platform, if you guys are hearing me right now and this is all resonating and making sense, comment yes down below. Even if you've never said nothing this entire stream, just comment 3 words. YES. Like, all I ask is that y'all make a decision for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you are more than capable of doing. Like, I'm talking to the version of you who already knows this, right? So like, there's gonna come a time, right? So I always think about life like this, like those movies where if you change this one thing, like let's say you go to the future or you go in the past and you change this one thing and how it changes all of the future. Have y'all ever seen any movies like that? Where it's like, you know, time travel. They go back in time and then the girl and the guy never met. But then when they never met, she went on to marry somebody else and had children and did da-da-da-da. And he went on to be a super successful guy and has no woman and nothing, and he's by himself. Well, here's the thing. I think about life like that. The butterfly effect, exactly. I think about this a lot because everything comes down to your decision making. So it's like people will be like, they'll keep kicking the can down, right? And I'll make the decision tomorrow. I'll choose to do better tomorrow. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll learn training tomorrow. I'll start making content tomorrow. I'll start my business tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes next week, and then next week becomes next month, and then next month becomes, oh, I'll just wait until January 1st, and then wait until January 1st because you missed it, and now it's January 2nd, and then you didn't start your plan on January 1st. Now you feel like, nah, I gotta wait until quarter 1 or quarter 2 is up. It never makes sense. You only have today. You only have the present. So if you don't make the decisions in the present, how can you ever expect the future to be different? It doesn't work like that. You know, as much as I would love for it to work like that for many people, right? You got to make decisions, and you only make the right decision when you are so tired of your current predicament. That is the only time that you make the right decision. It's the only time, literally. Today is tomorrow's yesterday. 100%. That's a great quote. I like that. I view time like this though, because as a parent, I'm literally watching my children get older, and I'm like, man, I have to make the decisions now so they don't have to make hard decisions. You know, they're gonna have their own difficulties, right? They're gonna have their own things that they have to deal with. But how can I just make it easier? How can I make it easier? All of our parents tried to do that for us. And even if your parents weren't there, your guardians, right? They've all tried this. Even if you feel like they didn't, right? They still tried. When you stop being complacent, you move mountains. 100%. Oh my God, look at IWM. Where's this sell-off coming from? I still wouldn't take this yet. I still wouldn't take this on IWM, y'all. This candle still hasn't closed, number one. And number two, QQQ is still in the range right now. SPX still in the range too. Don't, just because it's pulling back like this doesn't mean you should take that trade. So we need to get into TSA to learn the basics. I mean, you can learn the basics from YouTube as well. I mean, one of the biggest things that I'll say too, though, is if you want the information to be curated and organized, and you want something that actually works, you can come to TSA. But if you want to also, like, people be like, you know, I can go to YouTube and learn this. Well, how I teach and how I do how we execute the way that we trade isn't taught on YouTube. So it's like you can always take that risk. But yeah, if you're in here and you want to learn for free, you can click this orange button or blue button down in the corner. It's like right here. It says, you really help my motivation. I am a life coach, but sometimes it helps to hear others say encouraging and motivating real life facts. To be so young and have the knowledge you have is a gift for real. Thank you. I appreciate that. My mom always says I was born ahead of, I was ahead of my time. But I value people. You know what I mean? I value people. There's never been a bad, like, granted, there's people who backstab and do all that stuff, but for the most part, when I pour into other people and I don't look for anything in return, my blessings come from the man above. So it's like, the more I pour into other people, the more they'll pour into somebody else. And it's like, each one teach one at the end of the day. Everybody just trying to put on for their family. Everybody got a last name they trying to make sure it's good. So it's like, just because if I become a millionaire doesn't mean you can't become a millionaire. You know what I mean? If I make $1 million in a day doesn't mean you can't make $1 million in a day. If I make 100,000, that doesn't mean you can't make 100,000. And I think everybody looks at things as transactional relationships. Transactional relationships, you're looking at things like, what can I get out of this? What is this person trying to get out of me? I look at relationships as transformational. What one piece of information can I get from this person that could 5x, 3x, 10x what I'm currently doing in my life, or change my perception of the world? Everything comes down to how you perceive the world. The person who's a millionaire can buy a $300,000 watch because he perceives money differently than everyone else. But yet other people might be like, oh, that's a waste of money. Well, to that person, that's what brought them happiness. And they perceive their happiness and their time as more valuable than the money. Now, other people in other environments may not view things like that. So it's just how things come down. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about what you do. Oh my God, look at QQQ, yo. All right, so we ended up breaking the lows of the day right here. You're getting this pick up and selling price action. SPX is back at 67.80. Let's get back to the trades. So we ended up losing these lows of the day. I'm not gonna force this, bro. My camera, hold on. Let me switch the battery out. 1 second, y'all. Let me see if this works. Shit's so annoying. Oh wow, yeah, the battery just definitely fell. So we're gonna have to pray this one works. Let's try that. See if this one works. QQQ dropping. See 607. Yeah, we can see 605.90, guys. 1 second. 605.90 is the level you want to watch. 605.90 is the level you want to watch. 605.90. So let's see if we lose 608 here, we can definitely make that move. Bro, what the fudge, bro? You think it'll hit 607? It's possible. But right now it looks like this just might be a liquidity sweep. But we'll see. We need confirmation first. The candle hasn't printed. So there's no real confirmation that this downside move is real. Nobody but God caused you to land on my For You page. Prayer answered. I'm glad to have you, honestly. Where were you talking about that live class? There's either an orange or a blue button right here where I'll be teaching a class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for free. You can click right there. Okay, I signed up. I thought it was 200 a month. My confusion. I know it's going to be 200 a month on January 1st for TSA. The class tonight is free, so there's just a preparation kit that comes with it. So a couple videos that will update you on everything before you get to the class. Look, we losing 608. Where's this at on the hourly? SPX. Look at this 312 on SPX. 30-minute 312 back down straight to the key level. If SPX gets to 67.63, QQQ can get to 600. I honestly might take this. Honestly. Trying to sign up for TSA. I attended the Zoom session on Sunday. Just shoot me over a message if you already attended the call on Sunday. I know we had ended up running out of slots. Why don't you like SPY, Tez? I feel like the contracts don't really move as good as QQQ and IWM, honestly. They don't really be moving as good from my experience. So that, like, I'm not saying everybody else can't trade it, but just from my experience, it hasn't really been able to move as good. All right, so look, if IWM loses 250 again, this could really pick up in momentum. I signed up and put my info in, then it asked something else, but I didn't click the cheat sheet. All good. You don't need it. I'm in QQQ puts, took it earlier, just now green. Let's go, Kelly. Yeah, this candle closing like this. Let's see how it closes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I mean, I think we could easily sell off from here. Honestly, 600 is in sight, honestly. What are you in right now? 81% on QQQ. Let's go, y'all. IWM about to trigger 3-bar on soon. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. IWM on the hourly right now, primed and ready. Now, the only thing, it is 1040 right now. So I don't know if the momentum will pick up or we could chop up. We'll see. DM'd you? Okay, I'll get back to you. Let's see if this ends up triggering right here. This 250. If we lose 250, we have a gap to fill on IWM. So this is why I would want to take this. Although it could chop up, I'm okay with sizing for 0 and playing with profits from my trade earlier and looking for this 249.40 level. If we lose that level, we see 248.56, and then the lows of yesterday, that is previous day lows right here. So this is a massive flip right here. Massive flip. Oh my gosh, bro, this shit's selling off crazy. And SPX is back under 60, 67.80. So I'm gonna look at IWM contracts right now. IWM. All right, so I'm gonna look at some IWM contracts right now to see if we can take this break back under here after it's been consolidating. Looks really good. Just triggered a 3-bar on the hourly time frame too. So we're looking at puts. I could go for 248s. These are not bad at all. Okay, so IWM is about to trigger right now. I'm gonna get some 248 puts, and I'm gonna size for 0 on this. So IWM just triggered. I'm gonna take 248 puts. 248 puts, and let's see if I can get filled on this. Okay. All right. I am fully filled on IWM now. I size for 0 on this trade, and my first target is down here at 249.40. Second target down here at 248.56. I am officially in IWM. 248 puts. 248 puts. We got SPX moving back under, selling off here. QQQ can see 605.90. I'm in IWM puts as well, up 25% in both Qs and IWM. Let's go. So what I'm looking for here on IWM is just a flush. I'm looking for this flush under this 250 level. It is a major support level, but if we can get the confirmation on this move, we could see another dollar move to the downside. So let's see if this works with us here. First target down here at 249.40. Second target 248.56. Let's see what happens. Shout out to RT, 81%, 80% on IWM. Let's go. SPX can see 67.63 if you're trading SPX. I would not touch a firm I would not touch a firm. I would not touch a firm or Lennar. Don't touch either one of those. They're just pretty much consolidated for today. So we're in IWM right now, 248 puts. So let's see how this goes. 249.40 is the first target, like I said. Got QQQ, 605.90 is your target. Qs need to break this support, exactly. If we lose 607, I think we flush here. SPX is very weak, IWM very weak. 1 hour looks really clean off the rejection of this gap fill. I mean, you can really sit, if you let this 1 hour candle print here on IWM and it prints clean, I mean, we could see, it's possible you could see 247.22, honestly. So we're about 40 cents off from our first target. Let's see how it goes. See how it goes. QQQ is about $1 off from its target as well. $180% on IWM. Let's go, Erica. Erica, you've been cooking. Erica, you cooking. We just need this candle to close under 250. I think that'll be more confirmation on IWM here. Oh my gosh, look at QQQ. Oh my gosh, bro. What is this? Oh my gosh, look at IWM. First target coming up. First target coming up on IWM here. All right, we're up 30% on that IWM entry right now. Let me see. My fucking Weeble is frozen, bro. I'm trying to show y'all. All right, it dropped because that quick little pop. Here's the contracts right now. We got 248 puts on IWM. We're currently up about 20% right now. 100% on QQQ. Let's go, Amy. Let's go. Let me show y'all. TSA, drop some of y'all screenshots. I'm gonna show some people. I'm gonna show some people in the stream. Drop y'all screenshots. This is from the entries that we gave out during the stream. So shout out to the people in the stream who made money too for free. Erica, 180% here. Let's go, Erica. Proud of you. QQQ 605.89 level hit. RT 80% here on IWM. 78% here on IWM. What's this? 26% here on IWM. Let's go. We touching 605.90. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me. Wait. I moved the wrong thing over. Oh my gosh. Look at the price action, bro. Look at this. All right, so we're a couple cents off from our first target. QQQ 605.90 just hit. 605.90 just hit. IWM, we're about 11 cents off from our target. IWM is currently up 40%. We're up 40% on that IWM entry I gave y'all live. 40% here. 80% QQQ. Let's go, y'all. QQQ can see 603 next. IWM, you can really see 248.56. I think we can make that move. Honestly. I honestly think we can make that move. So let's see if this target gets hit. Let's see. That 250 level was major. So we might get a retest on this level. We'll see. But IWM looks really clean. 34% on IWM. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. %52 on IWM. Let's go, man. Yeah, we're up about 38% right now. So everybody's up should be up about a 30%, at least 30% right now on that entry. Oh my gosh, bro, this camera. IWM's going for the target, y'all. Going for the target here. We're up 50% here on IWM. We're up 50% here on IWM, y'all. Bro, what's up with my Weeble, bro? This shit is bugging. There we go. All right, we're up 52% here on IWM off the live entry. 52% here on IWM. We're about 15 cents off from our first target here. If we lose 204.40 and we get a close under here, 248.56 is definitely in sight today. So let's see what ends up happening here. I'm gonna take I'm gonna shave off a little bit of my profits here at 54%. And I'm gonna leave runners. Just because I already hit pretty big on my first trade of the day, and I don't want to leave too much money on the floor. So I'm just playing with straight runners right now, y'all. And then my runners, I'm gonna move these before I forget, I'm gonna move my runners to. Damn, I keep pressing the wrong thing, bro. So under the premiums, right, I'm gonna go limit price. I'm gonna put this just like at a far out number, just in case it wants to run. And then I'm gonna move my stop loss to a little, like to a negative 20%. So on those runners. So I already secured a majority of the profits on those. So if it does stop me out, it is what it is. I only lose a small portion. Let's go, Tez, let's go. So did IWM create a fair value gap? IWM filled a gap that we had to the downside. So we ended up filling the gap and we broke a key level. So the way I trade is I majority of the time trade key levels. Easy morning breakfast, just had to be patient. That's it. All you gotta do is be patient, yo. That's all it took, is a little bit of patience. 61% on IWM, left the runner going. Good job, y'all. This is why I leave runners. Sell into the strength, into your target, and then you just leave the runner. And then if your runner gets stopped out, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Unless you don't want to put a stop loss on it, that's fine too. Made money with you this morning. Thank you so much. No problem. No problem. Yeah, this is what happens when y'all come to the live streams, you know? This is what happens when you come to the live stream. People make money. For those of you guys who are in the live stream, how many of you would like to join TSA now? If you wanted to join TSA, if I opened it right now, how many of you would want to join? TSA, let's go, humble. Let me show y'all other people you will be joining right now. Whoops, wrong thing. 121% on QQQ pullback. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Y'all getting paid, bro. Paid, bro. Wrong screenshot. Oh, y'all getting too much money. Y'all getting too much money. Humble, you getting too much money, bro. Closed out 58%. Good job, man. 62%, 50% here. Boom. 62% on QQQ. IWM 36%. 52%. IWM 34% right now. 80%. Bada boom, bada bang, bang, boom. Bro, we are cooking, bro. Oh my God. 208%. Erica, let me get $1, please. Good shit, Erica. I'm so proud of y'all, man. Great execution today. Very, very simple trading day, bro. Like, it don't get no more simple than this. Literally. It does not get any more simple than this. Affirm, 73 bucks hit. So Affirm is now triggering the downside. If you wanted to look for Affirm, this would be an ideal trade. SPX at 67.80 as well. Everything's going exactly how we planned, man. How do we join TSA? All right, look. I'm gonna open the link up in the chat for those of you guys who are here on TikTok. Where is it at? I just opened the link up on TikTok, guys. The link is in my bio now, so you guys can go there. You can enroll right now. I'm gonna leave it open for 5 minutes though. It's open for 5 minutes, so you can go click the link in my bio right now. Is it free? No, it's not free. Why does everybody want things for free? Y'all want the good stuff for free. Y'all know how much I would like free stuff. IWM first target already tapped as well. Yes, in the Discord, including the subscription. Yes. TSA is a Discord and the WAP. That is what makes TSA. Well, the people are what make TSA, but yes, those are both included. So the link is in my bio right now. If you're here on the stream, this is how you get there. So you're on the stream, you click my account at the top left. You click up there. Whoops. Target got hit. Which target was that? Damn, I didn't accidentally. Oh, good. So you're here on the stream. Click my top account right here. Click the profile. Hello. Okay. Nope. Click on my name, the account. Click right here. Go to the link in my bio. Okay. When you click the link in my bio, you click the second option. Whoops. You click the second button right there. Click the button, right? Click the second button. Boom. Is it frozen? Hello? Hold on. Oh shit. I think it's frozen, y'all. Damn, it's frozen. All right, hold on. I need to replace the link in TikTok real quick. Oh my gosh, look at this move, y'all. What the hell? I done walked away and hold on. I'm opening in a second, y'all. Hold on. Let me lock in. Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, hold on. TSA. Hold on, bro. Can they talk to me nice? Gave the live entry. Come on, bro. At what point do they start respecting me? Come on, bro. Live again. It's almost like it's too damn easy. Damn near. Now, let me not get too cocky, because that's how shit goes left. But I will say I'm very grateful. Let me see if I can fix the link for y'all here in TikTok. Damn. They like, let me in now. Let me in. All right, let me see if it works now. 1 second. The link is literally bugged. The link is literally bugged. Ba-ding ding. This shit is bugged, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to fix it, y'all. 1 second. Hold on, I'm working on it. Bro, alright, let me retry now. Somebody just asked me, what do I smell like? 97%, 600 QQQ, definitely in sight. 603 in particular for sure, but 600 is definitely possible. Bro, the link is broke. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this then. Fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna have to replace the entire link in my bio, because Linktree is broken right now. Either I just have that many people clicking on it, or shit's cloaked. Hold on, I'm fixing it right now. Okay, I just put a new link in my bio, y'all, so it should work. Bro, look at IWM, bruh. My account is up 30% today, bro. Come on, man. Do we not do this? 248.56, like I said, on the live. Bro, come on, man. We can't be serious, bro. Like, we're literally doing it on live, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. For those of you guys who are ready to sign up for TSA, the link is in my bio now. The link is in my bio right now. I just updated it, so it should work. But let me show y'all a quick update on these contracts real quick. Come on, man. Second trade of the day. Up 15% on my account today. Oh my gosh. IWM up over. Come on, man. Oh shit, no. This is my runner. I'm showing y'all the wrong thing here. Look at this. Last runner to go, boy. I only got one runner left. What stock should I buy? I can't give you that advice. Sorry, brother. Bro, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. Bro, the market isn't having any news. Look at this. Watch this. Account up 28%. Do y'all understand how insane that? Bro, why is it not letting me share my screen? TSA, can y'all still hear me? Drop a yes in chat if y'all can still hear me. Shit's going in and out, bro. What is going on? Bro, it's like my audio is like tweaking out. All right, there we go. I fixed it. It's always tech issues, bro. All right, I'm gonna walk y'all through it now. Easy day, bro. Easy day. Okay, y'all can still hear me. Okay, good. All right, so this is how you join TSA. Okay, so you're here on the stream. Click my account now. Let's see if this works together. Let's walk through it. So you click on the account and you click over to the account itself. Boom. There's a new link in my bio. It says School of Threaded Arts /join. Click that link. Oh my gosh. Click the link. You click open. And then here's the website to join. Yes, I'm ready to start. And then boom. You can sign up for TSA right now. The link is in there for 5 minutes though. Look at IWM, bro. Come on. Still can't join. What is it saying for you? Let me know what it's saying for you. Bro, we are cooking, bro. Look at this, bro. On live, there's really not too many people who can do this. Just join. It worked for Chappelle. It worked for him. I don't know why it's not working for you. Let me try again, mompreneur, and let me know. Bro, come on, bro. Bro, look. We are cooking, TSA. We are cooking. Oh my gosh, bro. Do you try every day with the team? Not every day. The link works? Okay, try now, y'all. The link should work. All right, let's show some more member wins. The timer just started, guys. There's a 5-minute timer to join TSA, and then that link will disappear. Trey, come on, man. Talk your stuff, bro. We gotta get you off paper trading, my good brother. When you ready, we ready for you. Eddie, talk to me nice, bro. Up 15% on my account up 3%, up 28% on my portfolio. Do y'all understand how crazy that is? I'm eating on these IWM. Let's go, Tasha. Let me go back to make sure I hearted all of these. TSA, we going crazy, bro. Every time we live trade, we've been cooking. I see you. Boom. Boom. We got the bag, bro. We getting that bag, bro. Come on. Tried to cancel that QQQ trade that I was red on, but Robinhood filled it anyways. Still green on the port. Look at this. IWM 42%, QQQ 96%, QQQ 44%, Affirm 86%, QQQ, Affirm 136%, QQQ 20. Oh my God, bro, you going crazy, bro. Mind you, these members are new to TSA. Eddie, talk to me nice, bro. Just let me get $3, bro. Let's go, Eddie. Eddie, 113%, 32%, bada boom, bada bang, 32. Just option contract watching. Let's go, man. Account up 13%. This is what I like to see, man. You can come in here with a small portfolio. You don't have to know nothing about trading. Look, for those of y'all who are watching this stream and y'all seeing all these people make money, look at this hourly candle close, y'all. TSA, look at this. 247.22. It can get hit today. There's no reason we should think it couldn't get hit. You gotta learn how to just leave the runners and let them do their work. Let them do what they do. Let them do what they do. Bro, the camera's cooked, bro. But yeah, like I said, you guys don't have to know nothing about trading. You don't have to know nothing about options. You don't have to know any, like, you don't have to be tech savvy. Like, if you're an individual in here and you're like, yo, I just want to I want to have a better situation. I want to transform what I'm currently going through. I want to use what I'm currently going through to be the thing that helps me get to where I really want to get to in life. You know what I'm saying? Then join TSA. The timer, damn, the fucking shit paused, bro. I'm having all types of tech issues. So look, there's the timer right there. It had paused when I first put it on. So you got 4 minutes and 56 seconds. The link is in my bio right now. Once it's gone, it's gone. Don't ask again. And then for those of you guys who are here on YouTube, the link is in the bio. Is there a promo code? No promo codes. Amy, let's go. Hey, Tesla going crazy? Hold on, let me see. Oh my gosh, bro. Tesla's getting smacked. Consolidated the whole day, lost the pre-market lows. Out of there, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Crazy, bro. Let's go, Amy. 107. Look, let me show them. So those of you in the stream and you like, should I do this or should I not? Right? Let's take a look. These are all the people. Let's go, Kelly. 300 bucks on the day. Like I said, if you work a 9 to 5 and you just want to learn how to make a couple hundred extra bucks per day or even per week, this is the place to be. This is the place to be. Let's go. 173% here on IWM, 233% here on QQQ. Come on, man. TSA, are we paid or are we paid, bro? Is the Dantes Akram TZ page? Or this is my only account, guys. This is my only TikTok account. Please, y'all, I would never ask you to send me Bitcoin. I won't try to have you invest into crypto. None of that stuff. This is my only account. The only thing that I'll offer is TSA. That is it. There's no other option to work with me or do anything. There's no one-on-one calls. There's no I'll invest for you. There's none of that. Okay, so please be aware of the scammers. There's a lot of fake accounts of me out there and they block me, so I can't even go report them. So that's what makes it a little bit more unfortunate. What time do you start trading in the morning and get done? Usually we start at about, I get on our pre-market calls at about 8:30. And then if we live trade, we start at 9:30. We start trading at 9:30 and then usually we're done by 11. So right now it's like smack on time. Like we're literally done for the day. There's no reason for us to take nothing else. At this point, we're just leaving runners. And the runners are going to do the rest of the work for us. The runners will do the rest of the work for us. That's it. That is it. Dunzo. That is it, man. No more trades needed to take. TSA, this was a beautiful day, man. Like our execution, like last week was a really good week, but this week we're literally just like, we're just moving the needle forward. You know what I'm saying? Like we are literally cooking the market, cooking it. Oh my gosh, bro. Hopefully I got in. I got the green check and it froze. Let me check real quick for you because I know it's bugging. How often do you open for joining? Once a month, or once to twice a month. Sometimes if I'm live, I'll do it. If like let's say like today where we absolutely smash it, then I'll open it. But it's like random. Very random. Let me show y'all this. The link in the bio should work. Let me check for you, mompreneur. 1 second. What's your first and last name, real quick, or you can just drop your first name, and then I'll check real quick on my end. Was down 70. Let's go, Jay. Let me see real quick. Let me check. What's your first name, Mom? Andrea. Let me go to users. I don't see an Andrea. I don't see it. I don't think it's like Andre with an A. Let me see. I have an Armando. Nope. No, I don't see it. Let me try this. Stopped out of my QQQ runner. Yeah, my IWM runners just got stopped out, everybody. I'm fully out of TSA. Fully out of IWM. It took my payment? Okay. I think it may just not be showing under the right name then. I don't understand why it's doing that. Can you shoot me a message over on TikTok and I'm gonna make sure it's taken care of. Just shoot me over your first and last name. I don't want you to have to share it in the chat. I don't want you to have to share it in the chat. Shoot me a message. I'll begin the onboarding process on my lunch break. Sounds good. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who are enrolled into TSA. I was able to join. See you there. Don't forget to start the onboarding. Do not forget to start the onboarding. TSA member right here. Which training videos can help us know when is a good time to enter? Really all of them, honestly. But I would say to enter the trade, you definitely want to watch the Strat video. And you also want to watch the high probability section that we have, high probability trades. It'll walk you through entries and exits and stuff like that. And then there's a video on runners. That's one you want to watch for sure too. Sure, appreciate it so much. Mompreneur, download WHOP, W-H-O-P, and put your email in. Go to login and put your email and see if it lets you in. But shout out to TSA, y'all was cooking. I can't wait till I execute my first trade. Yeah, we just smoked the market. I can't join. It's not letting me pay. Which payment option are you trying to do? Are you trying to do what is it called? Credit or debit? Or Cash App or PayPal? We got all the options. So, and again, if you're in here right now and you're like, hey, I'm not really sure if I want to join yet, and you just want to get some free information, just click this orange or blue button right here, and you should be able to join. Or not join, but you'll be able to join the free live trading workshop tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, where I'll teach a lot of this stuff for free tonight. So just click this button right here. WHOP, WOP. Okay, trying again now. Yeah, let me know. It's a tasty trade. They are the people who created Thinkorswim. Cooking. Oh. Hey, Fran, what's good? How are you? I hope all is well. On average, how long does it take someone to feel comfortable with executing their first trade? If you complete the curriculum, you'll be good right out of the gate. But you should definitely start the curriculum and complete it after joining TSA. So it really depends on how quickly you get through our curriculum. And then you have the live classes, you got Q&A calls, all that stuff. Where do y'all get the percentage Weeble screenshots when y'all close it out? So you can't close it out yet. So you gotta, when the trade is still open, you click on the trade, and at the top right corner is gonna be a circle with an arrow through it. You click on that and it'll pull up the percentage. Thank you so much. I'm doing it now. Okay, sounds good. Let me know. Did I join? Can you let me know? What's your first name? And I'll check. Amazing. I haven't seen you in forever. I hope all is well with you. I hope all is well with you as well. Just been moving and grooving, you know? I hope all is well. Can you check if it worked? I joined it. Shout out to all the new members at TSA. Let me check. What's your first name? What is your first name? Jason. Damn. Hold on. Jason. Wait. What's your email, actually? Fake account so quick? I know, bro. Me too. I've been out the country. I know. You've been doing your thing. I'm proud of you. Keep going crazy. What's your email? Beaucoup l'amour. Like I said that. Good French over here, you know. I think we might chop up the rest of the day. JDSRR. Nope. I think though, hold on, I'm gonna just put a different link in there. Hold on one second, because I think this shit is bugged out. I'm gonna put a new link in my bio, and this one should work better. It should go straight to the checkout, and then you can try again from there and see if it works. Where is this shit at? One second, let me find the better link. One second. Let me go product, TSA, visible, and then it should be, okay, this one. Okay. And then TikTok, link in bio. Oh my gosh, bro, look at IWM. That retest, look at this. All right, so TSA, look at this real quick. Look at this candle right here on the 5 minute. That right there, tall tail sign, this push up, faked out buyers, back lower. So if you still got runners and you size for 0, 248.56 is definitely in sight, 100%. Let me put this new link in there. It told me to open up Cash App. Check your Cash App to see if it came out. If it didn't, then it didn't go through. But I'm not seeing that email right now on my end. I'm gonna put a different link in my bio real quick for y'all. This will be easier and quicker for everyone in here. All right. Okay, so the new link is in there. So for those of you who tried to join TSA and it wasn't working, just go click the link in my bio now and see if it works. I definitely need to learn more on my way though. TSA, what questions do you guys have for me too? I still have runner. Good job, Renee. How old were you when you decided to start your business? I was 19. But I had just had a kid too, so it's like I had no other choice but to learn how to get more money. Lotto, try the new link in my bio now. It should work for you guys. So I'm gonna walk y'all through it real quick, and then I'll set a new timer since we were having some issues. Back was against the wall. Facts. Look at IWM, bro. Didn't I say look at this candle? You break back through the lows of day, 248.56. Is anyone still in their runners, or did we all get stopped out? Because if we all got stopped out, that's pretty sick. All right, so you guys are here on the stream, right? Click this top right corner. Click on my name. When you click on my name, it takes you here. Boom. I'm still in IWM. Let's go. Shorty, what percent is those contracts up now that it's broken the low of the day? Now, once you come to my account, right, you just refresh it. If this all pulls up, just refresh. Boom. And then you'll click the link in the bio, right? This link will just take you straight to the checkout since we were having bugs and issues with the other one. If it loads. Shout out to the other person who just signed up as well. There's the link right there, y'all. You can sign up. Do I only trade 3 every day? Not every day. I mean, sometimes I'll be looking at something else. SPX to 6740 is up next. SPX to 6740 is up next. QQQ 603, like we said, is in sight. And then we can see 600 today. I told y'all, like, key levels. TSA, are the calls, the pre-market calls in these live trading, are they helping? Like, do y'all feel like you're more educated on how things could go now? Hell yes. 100% def. Are they helping? 100% good. We gotta make sure, man. I know I be going off a rant sometimes and stuff, but only reason I'm making profits right now. Y'all are funny. AMD is back at 200. Oh my gosh, bro. AMD from the entry that I gave out, 208.80, and now is at 200. And there goes IWM second target. It's just another day in TSA, man. It's just another day in TSA, you know? 2 for 2 on the day. Live, mind you. Live. Which app are we trade on these on? What is it called? Webull. It keeps saying problem occurred. If you're trying to use Cash App, just try to use a PayPal or a card or something else. I think Cash App be bugging out sometimes. Coinbase is back at 250. Yo, I paid. How do I join? Go to WAP, download the WAP app. So it's WHOP. WHOP. Download that app right there. And then go to log in with your email and sign in. And then for those of you who are here on YouTube, there's the link to enroll into TSA as well. All targets have been hit. All targets have been hit. I just need to go through the course so I can become confident enough to get off paper trading. Yeah, once you complete it, I'm telling you. But still, your risk management is important. So it's like, even if, like, everything comes down to risk management. And you got to start getting your feet wet. You have a YouTube channel? Yeah, Dantes Akram on YouTube. The link's in my bio for the YouTube channel. Where's the link on X? Oh shoot. Let me drop the link on X. 1 second. I have to join my own stream on X and see if I can do it. Live chat. There we go. All right, I'm gonna drop the link in there. Let me know if you see the link now on X in the live chat. Let me know for those of you guys who are in there. Download and create an account. So you want to click on login. You don't have to create another account. Click login. Work caught me up and I didn't get to sell when we was up 100%. So for like 10% on the fake out just to preserve my capital. I'm not mad because green is green, but can't believe it just flushed even more. This is insane. I know, right? It's all good though. Green is green, you know? That's why we gotta set them targets. Set the target as soon as it hit, but you at work, so it's a little different. Do you take any focus supplements? I take something called Alpha Brain. I don't know if it's necessarily only. I actually need to take all of my vitamins. Let me grab them right now so I can take them because I definitely forgot. 1 second. Oh. So this was a good investment that I made. About $8, you know, very, very, very simple. So I got all of my supplements packaged, ready to go with every day of the week to take. I got biotin, alpha brain, turmeric, ashwagandha, sea moss, black seed oil. Like some of them are combined, obviously, but these are all of my supplements in one. Like I said, every day. So it just makes it easy. All I gotta do is refill them up every week once I've completed them. And then I just come in here. So today is what? What's today? They're all the same, but today's Wednesday. Just pop it open, boom, dump them out. And then this is what it looks like. I know most people be like, bro, that's a lot, but I mean, you gotta stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? I really love the live. Can't wait to finish onboarding tonight and training so I can start my trading. Let's go, 12. Can't wait for you. Yeah, this actually does look like a lot though. Yo, Tez, what was the pre-market important call about the other day? Oh, that was when we released the AI bot. I think I already DM'd it to you, Eddie. Let me know if you got it. I ended up releasing the AI bot, so now you guys have access to it for everyone who's on the lifetime or annual plan. So you now have access to it. I'm gonna put this back real quick. I'll be right back. I need to get on my vitamins bad. Yeah, I'm in, man. Bet. Let's go. Let's go, 100. Welcome to TSA, man. I'm going to get ready to remove that link out of there. So for those of you guys, does anyone else need a little bit more time before I remove it? Bro, what the fudge, bro? This cover, low-key. I wonder if they have, like, these types of chairs with covers automatically. If not, I'm about to make a new brand. Chair cover. Cover the chair. Good brand name right there. Nah, just kidding. I would not get back into physical products. I would not do that to myself. I've already dealt with the fulfillment centers and manufacturers. I've had my time to deal with it. I'm good. I wouldn't deal with that ever again. What webcam? This is a Sony a6400. I will say that the battery is definitely garbage though. It keeps giving me the blues on the joining. What are you using to try to pay? I messed up and kicking myself, so my QQQ puts too early. I had to log off for a minute, done for the day. We'll execute better tomorrow. It's okay. Just journal it. Journal. And please, TSA, please make sure y'all are journaling, man. The only way you will evolve and stop making the same mistakes is through journaling. That is the only way. You can't, if you try to remember everything, it's not gonna work. Cashed out on QQQ and SPY puts, yes sir. I'm not in yet, so I don't know. I may cancel and retry, but I message you either way. Okay, I'm gonna let me message you. I'm gonna message you after this, okay? Once I jump off, I'll be off in shortly. I've used 2 cards. It's not taking either one. That is weird. Hold on, let me see something. My camera keeps dying. Eddie, I'm gonna check your message now. 1 second. I didn't get the AI bot. Let me send it over to you now. 1 second. Let me send it over to you now. All right, Eddie, I just sent it over to you. So you should have it now. Yep, you need to join the, you need to download the app. Gotta download the app on WAP, or the WAP app, I mean. Okay, that was that. I tried Cash App and Venmo. What is going on with the payment link? I don't know. It's working for other people. I would say try to check your card to see if you got a message, to see if it was a fraudulent transaction. That might be the problem. What does it mean to size for 0 with your stop loss? It basically means you enter the trade with the amount of money you were okay with losing. So basically, A stop loss would be, hey, you know, let's say you go into a trade with $100 and you put a 30% stop loss, right? Yes, I'm talking with WAP now because I can't use no cards for payment. What did you want to use other than the card? Or are you saying it's not working with card? Let me message them. I'm gonna message my WAP. Damn, I can't even message them. Actually, I'm gonna message my rep. Do I have to enter a promo code? No, you do not. My rep is looking into it right now, guys. My rep is looking at it right now. So I'm gonna stay on with him to see if we can get it fixed. He's looking at it right now, guys. So for those of you guys who are trying to get into TSA, he's looking into it right now. Send me your leak you're sending if you can. And then you guys said it kept saying error. Like when they actually check out, yeah. So it's like when you guys are trying to check out, it says we cannot process payments right now. Would you ever move out of America? Absolutely, bro. I want to live in Dubai. I'm gonna wait for my daughters to get a little bit older though. Can you have them send SS? What is SS? SS. What the fuck is SS? Hold on, y'all. I'm fixing it now. Oh, screenshot. I'm tripping. I see 3 declines right now. Yeah, I don't know why the fudge this is not working. Hold on. Miss Iverson, can you drop a screenshot of what it says down below? And then for those of you guys who are trying to join TSA on TikTok stream, send me a screenshot to my messages right now. It's probably crashing out. Basically, it's a sign that I should just close it, basically. Checking why most likely their bank is account, but I see 2 attempts from Auntie and 1 from Armando. I'm about to send this screenshot to him. $3DS means that their bank tried to verify the transaction and it failed. Miss Iverson, can you check your messages from your bank and see if they messaged you? And see if you need to verify it. TSA, if you have runners left, if you want to let them go, you can. I don't think we make much more action today. I think we're pretty much. I think we're literally. What are we at on the? What are we at on the ATR? Does anyone know? Let me check real quick. Yeah, we're at 87% ATR on IWM. I would not try to take any other trades today on IWM. And then QQQ, we're at 110% of the ATR. Don't touch nothing else. No verification. I'll try my bank account information. Okay. Do not touch nothing else. I'm not trading no more Tez. Bot told me 2 trades only. Let's go, Kelly. That's the really dope thing about the AI bot, man. It is such... for those of you guys who have access to it, how you guys been liking it so far? As far as just using it, again, you can use it for the emotional component, helping you with certain parts of the curriculum. You can send it screenshots, but have you guys been using it? How you guys liking it? I'm gonna play around with it this afternoon. Okay, Amy, let me know for sure. Average true range, Ari. Average true range, not trade range. Very similar though, but true range. Hold on, y'all. My camera's overheating. I gotta give it a second. Thank you for saying that twice. LOL. Yeah, no, for real. Do not touch it. Oh. Okay. So if you've ever disputed on WAP and you're in, like, if you've disputed more than 2 times on WAP, they're basically banning you from transactions on WAP if you can't join. Miss Iverson, let me know if it still doesn't work, and just send me your email. For those of you who are trying to join TSA and it didn't work, shoot me your email via messages as well, and we'll get it done. You can just drop it down below, and he's gonna reach out now. ATR is an indicator. It's an indicator you can download. Sadie ATR, SATY ATR. Sadie ATR levels. Okay, so basically me and my team, we ended up building a, yes, I'm done for today. Have a blessed day, family. Absolutely, y'all. Love you guys. JD SSR 0777. Is that 3 sevens? Yahoo.com. CHE flex cooking at gmail.com. When is the next live trading day? Tomorrow we're going to trade live because Friday I'm going to be flying back to my hometown to spend some time with my family, and then I'll be coming back on Monday with my daughter so she can stay with me for a little bit. So the next live trading day is going to be tomorrow, and yeah. Ooh, so it makes sense. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Thanks, Tez. Have a great day. You too. Great job, y'all. Perfect. Thank you. Is there a set day for live trades for TSA? Normally, I try to shoot for Wednesdays and Thursdays. I think I just might make those our official days. Cool, I'll be looking for that email, bro. Yeah, he's reaching out to you now. Next week will be bring your daughter to work day. Facts. I'm gonna bring her onto the stream, and y'all can talk to her for a little bit. She's gonna watch me trade, and I'm gonna basically teach her some stuff too. So next week, me and her, she has homework to do over her break, so we're gonna knock that out the first day that she gets here. But yeah, she's traded. She's seen me trade before. She watches my YouTube videos and stuff like that. Like, she's very informed. I'm very grateful to have her and to have this skill, honestly. To give her the ability to look up to me is such a blessing. Especially from where I come from, to even be at this point where I am now is insane. IWM with the continuation to the downside. Yeah, if it breaks these lows here, if it breaks the lows of the day, it could give you another continuation to the downside. All right, guys. It's 11:30 now, so we've been on here since what, 8:45. All right, TSA. That is pretty much it for today's live trading. Post your screenshots in the Trading Profits channel, or in the trading floor, whichever one greatly helps. I'm gonna go ahead and share them onto the stories. Make sure you guys follow the new School of Threaded Arts page on Instagram. If you guys need the link, let me know. But that is pretty much it for our live trading session. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow as well. Miss Iverson, you can feel free to just message me if it's still not working. I see you typing right now. Let me see what you say first real quick before I close it out. Or you can just message me privately too, whichever one. You can message me directly. But yes. 1 second. Got in, yay. Hey, there we go. We got you in TSA. There we go. Sorry for the confusion. So yeah, use that email now to log into WAP. So don't create an account, log into it. All right, TSA. See you guys later. Love you. All right, there's that. All right, for those of you guys who are in here in the stream still streaming right now, is there anyone else who needed a little bit more time before getting into TSA before I close the link down? Probably until January 1st. Okay, good. I'm glad you got access. Perfect. Let me see real quick. Bada boom, bada boom. He has access to the bot. All right, perfect. Oh my goodness, bro, we're going crazy. Check out Meta real quick. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Bro, my camera's cooked, bro. Meta has just been chopping up. You would have to wait until the lows of the day on Meta to want to even look for an entry. You would have to wait for the lows of the day on Meta. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it today. Even though the rest of the market is holding up, it has a little bit more strength than the rest of the market right now. Are you in QQQ puts? No, we closed out already. I closed out. We took our first entry below 610, which was up here. We caught this first two pops from here to here. Or actually, no. We caught it under 610 right here. We caught this pop down and then IWM. We caught from under 250 right here all the way back down to 248. So we're done for the day. Very easy trading day, honestly. So let me just show y'all the members of TSA, and our next target literally just got hit on IWM2. Let me show you guys some of the profits from the members of the group. All right, let me show y'all real quick. Let's see. All right, so these are our members. This is the TSA trading floor. This is where all of the members are communicating. We also have a trading plot profits channel as well. You have a signal Discord. We teach everything. So like, we don't just send signals, like we teach the actual skill and how we trade. I know other people sell signals and stuff like that. That's just not something I do. So yeah, I do have a Discord though. So $98 here, 36% here, humble, going crazy. Green, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we went 8 for 9 today on trades. This person made $300 on this trade, and then they made another $112 there, so they made about $400 today. This person made $78 today. Weeklies, okay, love to see it, going crazy. 32% here, 32% on the account. That is insane. 47% here on IWM, QQQ 30%, account up 13%, account up 31%. 445% here on QQQ. Let's go, Nana. I see you. 61% here, 62% here. 262% QQQ, 45% on the account. She just joined this week on Sunday. Crazy. 50% here on QQQ. Left the runner. $200 here. Yeah, man, we cooking. And they still sending screenshots. Let's go to the trading profits channel. Boom, they going crazy. Almost 5% on the account today. Boom, we going crazy, bro. Sincere, $478 on the day. Going absolutely nuts, bro. Same setups every day, man. Same setups. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna remove the link out of my bio here. Well, I'll give you guys 3 minutes. I'm gonna jump off now. I gotta go work out and train, and then I got a meeting at 1. So, I appreciate you guys tuning into this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Tonight, I have a live trading workshop. So if you want to come get some free game tonight in a private setting, you can click this blue or orange button that's over here, or you can just go click the link in my bio. You can join through there. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I love you guys dearly. If you guys need anything from me, shoot me